All right, man. So look, here's part 2 of Blueface rapper versus Redface rapper. You probably like, why are you on this, Grove? Why are you rapping about this on Casting 495 Celebrities Worldwide? Like, why are you giving a presentation on Blueface and Redface? Like, of all the motherfucking rappers in the world, like, who the fuck are these kids? Well, on the previous episode, I discuss it. We look at it. We deconstruct the intel. We assess it. We review it. We analyze it. We collect it. We disseminate it. Blueface is a rapper, man, out in L.A. He's a dude that was playing football. Young dude with the fucking high top fade who, he got a little like light skin look and shit. And he's Crip affiliated supposedly. And he got signed by Cash Money. You look at Lil Wayne. You look at Birdman, you know what I'm saying, Bloods Gang. You're looking at these cats, man, in terms of like with the lens and being from the South and Bloods affiliated. It's interesting that Birdman, a Blood, you know, from Bloods Gang, that he would sign Blueface, which is similar to Young Chili YC1 and me doing business together. I'm Bloods, Chili's Crips. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at Blueface and I'm seeing what he's doing, man. This video is fucking, I mean, look, man, it's funny, okay? It is. Like, I'm not hating on the dude. I think this shit is ridiculously fucking silly, not in a bad way. It's funny, you know? I mean, this nigga's tripping. That Stop Cappin shit is hilarious, okay? I like it, you know? Obviously, you know what I'm saying? I'm a businessman, so I don't give a fuck if he's a Crip or a Blood. Like, it's entertainment to me, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's a Crip and I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But you're probably like, okay, well then what's the point? I'm just saying he's Crip walking. Like, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? My B-Dogs don't do that. That's what Crips do. You know what I'm saying? We blood walk. But look, I'm just saying, like, I can respect what he does without set tripping. Do I think that the video's super dope? No. Look, the fucking beginning. Okay, listen. I give anyone fucking props for getting money. I like the dude's video, okay? It's fucking funny. It entertained me, had me laughing my ass off. The shit that Birdman, I keep wanting to say baby. The first thing, secondly, because I already said that's first and foremost what I just said. Secondly, Birdman, though he beefed with Lil Wayne over whatever intellectual properties and this and that, you know what I'm saying? They feuded and shit. And I think a lot of people feel like Lil Wayne got the shit end of the stick. Like Birdman was taking advantage. I'm just saying, man, you know, I remain impartial because a contract is a contract and I don't know the exact details and I don't know that anyone does either than them cats and their attorneys. You know what I'm saying? Those cats and their attorneys. I don't fucking know. I know that Birdman got $100 million fucking dollars. Money talks, bullshit walks. I'm not saying Lil Wayne is bullshit. Lil Wayne is world renowned. You know, I don't dislike Lil Wayne. Am I a huge fan of his music? No. You know, Lil Wayne was saying weird shit that didn't jive with me. I'm like, yo, bro, de-emphasize the sex lyrics, man. Like, that shit ain't fly with me, blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some crafty, you know, similes and metaphors and shit, punchlines, you know, and it's crafty. Like, I appreciate that. And the fact that you throwing up big B's, bro. Like, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? You steady cooling out there on the set. You know what I'm saying? Bloods Gang, Squad. I feel that. But all the sex rap shit, man, it became lascivious to me, man. I'm like, yo, bro, it's lascivious. Like, niggas got problems, in my view, when they just can't stop talking about sex. It's like, nigga, turn the fucking channel. So I tuned out a Lil Wayne at some point. But he had some ultra cold shit, too, that I heard. You know what I'm saying? And I followed their whole career. Cash Money in there. I like Cash Money. I like Lil Wayne. I like Juvenile. Juvenile got cold fucking lyrics, too. You know? Some niggas sleep on Juvenile, man. And they're like, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was a little dude. And he was smart as fuck, still is. prodigious. Like, I know the whole fucking story. You know what I'm saying? And I know Lil Wayne was a prodigy, like academically speaking, in the sense of like school and academia. Lil Wayne ain't no sucker, man. He ain't no dummy. Like, he's a smart dude, and I give him fucking props for that. If I saw him in person, we were at some type of event, and this shit were mutual and shit, niggas keeping it kosher, man, I'd shake his hand, give him dap like, what's up, blood? You know what I'm saying? You know, good for you, man, for becoming rich and successful and doing your thing, you know? Admittedly, I wasn't bumping your shit, homie, you know what I'm saying? All the time, but there were some cuts that you have, that I play, where I'm like, yo, this nigga just said this, man. That shit is ultra fucking cold, B. Like, man, hella fucking fresh. You know what I'm talking about? But the sex shit and fucking bitches all the time, the shit sound nasty to me, man. And some niggas is into that smut rap, and there's a certain taste that niggas have for it. That ain't my forte. That's not my cup of tea. You understand what I'm saying, G? Like, that ain't me. Like, I'm on some other shit. Like, you don't hear me do debauchery. Some niggas do debauchery and they make a fortune doing it. Lil Wayne did. Okay? And I give him props for getting money. You know, call it porno rap, call it porn rap, smut rap, dirty rap, sex rap, you know, fucking bitches rap, whatever you want to call it. That's not my shit. When Too Short did it, Todd Shaw, Too Short, fucking Born to Mac, Life Is, that Bay Area, Oakland, California, pimp shit. I mean, look, man, I don't believe in misogyny, you know, and degrading women ain't fucking cool. Too Short did it from a Hollywood level, you know what I'm saying, angle and approach, okay? Was he really doing this shit? Maybe, but the way he made it sound, he did it in a tasteful way. Yeah, it was dirty. Yeah, it was nasty, but it didn't sound overly done. It didn't sound too much, man. Like, you know, the Lil Wayne shit, to me, it just sounded too much. It was filthy, man. And in an unclean fucking way, where I'm just like, nigga, that's gross and shit. Like, I mean, and then the Emmett Till, like, reference, man, that was highly disrespectful to a brother who died, you know what I'm saying, civil rights era, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's American history, man, and that shit was tragic, bro. And Lil Wayne, man, you know, he's a young dude, you know what I'm saying, and he's doing his thing, and, you know what I'm saying, he's him doing him, and I get that, you know? If I got a way Too Short and Lil Wayne in terms of the content, you know what I'm saying, in terms of the content, then, you know, I'm like, yo, man, Too Short was the originator of this style. And on some of this shit, you know, look, man, I like the street shit. I like niggas talking about the hood, talking about the environment, talking about what they see around them, talking about the life, the struggles, you know what I'm saying? Blood, sweat, tears, you know what I'm saying? The whole grind of it all and the success ultimately in that equation. That's what I like to hear, man. All this fucking bitches, 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 fucking bitches. The whole vanity shit. I mean, man, like, even with Slick Rick, I could be wrong, but in all the gold and jewels that he rocks, right, with his whole, you know, like, persona, when you look at Slick Rick the Ruler, I mean, I could be totally wrong. Maybe he has a song where he talks about vanity, but all the tracks that I heard of his that I recall offhand, he don't even reference like his gold chain. I mean, he probably does, and I probably, if I heard something, I'd be like, okay, yeah, there it goes. There's a rap where he's talking about, but it's like some niggas, they're incessantly talking about that shit. All the fucking time. Vanity, 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 right? Talking about spinners on their car. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if you have spinners on your car. I will steal the spinners off your motherfucking car, boy. You know what I'm saying? In a rap is what I'm saying. In a rap, I will steal your motherfucking rims off your shit, and I will toss that shit in the goddamn trash, nigga, in a rap. Okay? This shit don't move me. When a nigga tell me he got spinners on his car in a rap, I'm like, nigga, you trash. Like, really? Is that hard? Like, bruh, you went and spent money to buy some stupid ass shit for your fucking goddamn vehicle when you could have used that shit on college motherfucking tuition or fortune building, empire building. And no, I'm not going to buy it that it's an effect for stage prop, for whatever, to accentuate the video and help you rise in fame and star. Cause nigga, I don't see that. That make me think you got problems and issues. I'm like, okay, the video was dope until the nigga had the spinners on the car. And I'm like, all right, rejected shit, stupid, hella dumb. I'm not feeling this anymore. Why would a nigga have spinners on his car? What are those for? Oh, look, the car stopped. And I get it. It's funny a couple of times, but then it's like, let's do something else. You know what I'm saying? That's old school shit. You know what I'm talking about? But it's like, I'm saying, you gotta really look at a nigga's whole character. Let's say he got spinners on his car and we overlook it. Like, okay, whatever. You know, cause back in the day, having triple gold, you know what I'm saying? Dana Danes, Vogues, you know what I'm talking about? Like rims and shit. That was cool. That's what motherfuckers did. That's what we did back in the day. Crown rims, this and that. There's a whole, like, I knew niggas that had shops filled with rims and shit. Okay? So that was the thing back in the day. Spokes, this and that. All types, models, makes, you know what I'm saying? Manufacturers, categories, understood. That was the thing back in the day. So back in the day, you know, I listened to some cats that talk about rolling Dana Danes and triple golds. You know what I'm saying? Triple gold D's. Yeah. Some true West Coast shit. But then you got niggas that just overdo shit and they get carried away with shit and they just sound hella dumb to me. And I'm just saying, like, I like Lil Wayne. It's cool that he's successful. I wasn't bumping his albums. You know, he had a couple like outstanding jumps that I heard where I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't really been peeping Wayne too much because he on that sex fucking bitches shit all the time. And that ain't me. That don't appeal to me. And I ain't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? But here, he got the one jump and I'm actually feeling this shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, represent, like, you know, big B's, nigga, salute, you know? Like, that's the type of shit I like to hear. Niggas got pride in their neighborhood, how they rock their attire, how they got their khakis creased, you know what I'm saying? How niggas got their flags regimented, you know what I'm saying? Fucking formation held tight, niggas sticking to fucking codes and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's what I like to hear, shit like that. How niggas is organized, man, and they be about it. But when niggas get loose and they start talking on some sloppy shit, I'm just like, bruh, that ain't, you know what I'm saying? That ain't my forte. That ain't One Sir Grove's forte, nigga. One Sir Grove ain't trying to hear all that nonsense shit. And again, I'm not saying that what Lil Wayne is rapping about is nonsense. I'm just saying that's his genre, that's his style. So, you know, this Blueface dude, his video, man, stop capping. I'm going to tell you the highlights of the video. The very beginning. All right, spoiler alert, I'm going to fucking ruin it for you. So, because some of y'all be like, dude, I don't even care about Blueface. Fuck that nigga. I don't give a shit about no nigga named Blueface. Who the fuck calls himself Blueface? You know what I'm saying? Or Redface or whatever. Fedface, you know? Probably some rapper next, his name will be Fedface and shit. So, and then Greenface and Whiteface and Blackface and Brown. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just get, you know what I'm saying, carried away with the shit. Greyface. Some nigga rapping and he got like an alien mask and shit. You know what I'm saying? Gray alien face nigga. Just like you got this nigga named Marshmallow. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit gets weird, man, sometimes, man. We living in a weird world and shit. Mandela effect, you know? Some nigga named Mandela-face, you know? So yeah. So stop capping, right? At the beginning of the video, it shows LA, got the little lens effect. That's dope. Alright, it shows the skyline, it shows the city, it's night, it's noir, it's shot noir. Niggas who don't know that, you know what I'm saying, style of cinema, it means it's dark, okay? It's fucking nighttime and shit. I'm like, alright, that's cool, you know? And then it shows, then it shows these motherfuckers rolling and shit, and they bumping fucking Blueface, And they're talking about, because when I just did the previous episode, by the way, thanks for tuning in. If y'all true fans, I know we're at 15 minutes and shit, but man, if you're absolute true fans and not some stupid fake boy fans and shit, man, if you truly respect, support, and appreciate what we do here, we 495, the larger organization, man, we certainly, most certainly motherfucking appreciate you as well. So in the previous episode, I started off, sorry, wasn't trying to clickbait y'all. It's just I got up to like 40 something minutes going back and forth, dissecting the issue of Redface, Blueface, Redface. The reason why I'm talking about these niggas is because it's rap music. At some point, rap music was said to equate for like 10 times what rock and roll ever was worldwide. Rap music had taken over. And rap music industry revenue generation numbers money wise was said to amount to, equate to, yield 10 times approximately the overall the revenue rather of everything that rock music had ever done. So if you took everything that rock ever did and output that in the funnel of the calculus, from the input through the funnel in the output, right? X, right? Independent variable, output, Y, right? If you were to, dependent variable, if you were, because you got that wiggle room and then you can like tweak it, you know what I'm saying? And then you output it, right? Whatever fucking, you know, X is, you know, Y depends on the X and then it comes out the funnel, boom, right? So if you look at the total output yield that is of everything that rock and roll, rock music, anything considered rock did as a fucking data set, and then you compare and contrast that, thus juxtapose, in juxtaposition, the rap, hip-hop, urban, R&B output was 10 times what rock and roll had ever been. Now, if someone out there's like, hey man, that sounds racist. Are you, and I'm talking about, I don't care what skin color it is, just anybody that might be like trying to race bait, like, Grove, man, I hear a little redneck in your voice, bro. I know you're a half white dude and half black. It sounds kind of some racial undertones and overtones there, bro. Like, what are you trying to say? That like rap music is somehow better than white rock music? And I'm like, nah, man, Chuck Berry and them. I'm talking about rock and roll was originally black African American, created any fucking way. Black motherfuckers, niggas, black folk created rock and roll. So if you look at what black African Americans did to contribute to music, the world of music, and then white counterparts, Caucasian, the whites, the blacks, the whites, the browns, the in-betweens, and everyone who's ever been involved in rock and roll on any level, in any way, shape, or form. That total data set in comparison to rap, hip-hop, urban music, R&B, or just hip-hop rap in general. 10 fucking times what rock had done up to that point. Those were industry numbers. Actual fucking figures. So the entity of hip-hop rap worldwide is mega in scope. It touches all continents and all countries. There isn't a country where rap hasn't been felt and perpetuated, emanated, broadcast, disseminated, and embraced. Hip-hop, fucking rap is in every country on the planet, man. Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Dubai, United Arab Emirate, Australia, New Zealand, fucking all the countries of Africa. Like, you got niggas in Congo fucking listening to rap and shit. Sierra Leone, you name it, man. Oceania, like wherever. Greenland, Iceland, you know what I'm saying? People in war and shit, like in Iraq, like U.S. soldiers like bumping fucking rap music and shit. Iraqi forces listening to some type of like Iraqi rap. Like, there's rap in Lebanon, there's rap in Israel, there's rap in Palestine, there's rap all around the motherfucking goddamn world. Canadian rap, Mexican rap, Latin American rap, South American, North American, this and that, Japanese rap, Korean rap, Chinese rap, Indonesian rap, so Russian rap. So that being said, man, that shit took over the world of music. And so when you got niggas like Blueface who enter the industry, and then people are like, yo, bro, you're rapping off time. Like, what's up, man? Like, you ain't even rapping on time, nigga. Like, I question your ability to even rap is what I'm saying some niggas say. Like, I heard him, you know? I guess, according to like Wikipedia, like some people, they say he raps off time. I say this, what's rapping off time? I probably do sometimes too. In fact, I know I do. I do it for effect. You know why? Because niggas forget what rap is. Rap is talk. And when you talk over a beat, who the fuck said you need to land on beat? With the metronome, with the tick of the metronome. Who the fuck ever said you have to do that? There are a lot of cases where rappers don't rap on, quote, on time. So, anywho, he became a rapper popularized by, according to sources, his sometimes off-time style of delivery. So, he proved niggas wrong that were like, yeah, he rapping off time, man. I wonder if this nigga ever gonna do anything for real, like in the world of rap. Like, how you gonna rap off time and do something in the world of rap and actually make it, be successful? So Birdman, who's a blood, saw something in this Crip dude and was like, yeah, I think I can help this dude out. You know what I'm saying? Man, this dude got something going. You know what I'm saying? Birdman is smart, man, in a business sense. I mean, Birdman spent money on some ridiculous shit. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm a real dude, and I say it how I fucking see it. When I have $100 million, I ain't gonna buy some of the shit that I've seen Birdman. Hey, Birdman, bro, you be buying some brazy shit, B. Like, what? I mean, I get it, blood. Like, you got it like that. But yo, bro, some of that shit is like bananas, nigga. Like, what? Why would you buy some shit like that, homie? Save your money. Put that shit in the stock market, which I'm sure you got money in stocks and portfolio and shit. But some of the shit, nigga, you didn't need to buy, though. You could have fed, like, homeless people, bro. And I know you got charities and shit, probably, somewhere, maybe. But yo, bro, some of that shit I see you buy, I'm like, wow, bro, for real? Did you have to spend that much on that shit? Nigga, did you even have to buy that, though? You know what I'm saying? Birdman, man, he be stunting on niggas, but it's like, really? Sometimes? But, Birdman's a smart businessman. He got 100 million. How many people in their lifetime will be able to say they got 100 million? 100 million is 100 million. He did something right. He signed some contract that went right. You know what I'm saying? And niggas can say, he did Lil Wayne wrong. That was terrible how he treated Lil Wayne. That was highly, extremely disrespectful and most certainly inappropriate how he treated Lil Wayne in terms of their business relationship. I saw them hug and kiss on camera, and they were friends, dear friends, and how dare Birdman take advantage of Lil Wayne? And I'm like, look, man, I don't have the contract in front of me. I don't know what was in it, what the details are, the devil's in the mix type shit, it's the nature of the beast type shit. I don't fucking know. Lil Wayne, man, he obviously signed some shit, and you know what I'm saying? Judge ruled in one way, and I know Lil Wayne got money, Birdman got 100 million. I'm just fucking saying, man. Game recognized game. Nigga, if you fucking sign a contract, you know what I'm saying, and you agree to some shit, then you tryna fuck niggas. And I'm not saying this is what Birdman did. Like, don't think that's what I'm implying. I'm saying, generally speaking, if a nigga sign a contract and he agreed to some shit, man, and then a nigga try to turn around and say, oh man, this motherfucker try to fuck me over. It's like, nigga, why don't you just perform and do the shit that you were supposed to do when you agreed to do that shit? Nigga, why you trying to not do the shit that you agreed to do? And now you want to talk shit about the nigga that helped you out. And I'm not saying that that's what Birdman did to Lil Wayne. I'm just saying that in the hip-hop, urban music, rap, record industry, recording industry, you see that. Niggas try to get something for nothing. They sign a contract. It stipulates what they have to do in terms of the performance of that contract, you know, their duties in terms of what they have agreed to do, to carry out in the way of performance. And I'm not just talking about like stage performance. I'm talking about recording, music, how many records, how many albums, how many songs, the length of time, tours, all kinds of shit. Merchandise, image, like how the image can be used, how their names can be used, how all of their intellectual properties can be used. I'm talking about shit like that. Some niggas, man, they don't want to do the shit that they agree to do. All right? And then they want to talk shit about the label. They want to talk shit about the nigga that hooked them up. Because let's be real, man. Niggas weren't shit before somebody did something to change the game. You know what I'm saying? To help them out. To put them on a higher level. And you see that in the industry. A lot of niggas will say that they were doing something before they got signed. And you look at what they were doing and you're like, nigga, you weren't really doing shit. Like, you were doing something, but it wasn't really shit. You claiming you were bigger than you were, but you really fucking weren't. You know? Some niggas was really doing, like, top-level shit. Like Cash Money, they were doing big-time shit. They were making mega fucking moves. Big-time fucking moves. Moves that some record labels ain't even fucking doing major ones. Moves that some major record companies wish that they were fucking doing. You know what I'm saying? So, Cash Money, man, they were selling hundreds of thousands of units themselves. You got some artists now that are top names that used to sell 1 million. Now they can only sell 30,000. They can sell 10,000. They can sell, 50,000. They can't do the numbers that they used to because of the internet. Because motherfuckers don't buy shit anymore. In some respect. They just go online, they pirate it, they play it, they download it, they go to a torrent site or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm spraying? Psst, psst, Rap Musk, motherfucker. And I said that shit in my rap, Up Dar Game. Up Dar Game, if you go to Reverb Nation, today, as of this recording, 495L4, that includes your boy, yours truly, if you're a true fan of this show, One Sir Grove, we're number 6 in the whole state of New York. The whole fucking state of New York. Shout outs to the state of New York, NYC, and the whole fucking Big Apple Empire motherfucking state. L4, 495, L4. Yeah. And I'm from Deuce Trey block. That's a real fucking block. Nigga, we ain't on no Rico shit. Fuck Rico. Yeah. So anyway, that's no disrespect to anyone. I'm just saying, man. I'm from 23rd Street. Niggas is from other blocks. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from those other blocks. And, we ain't on no Rico shit. You know what I'm saying? And, in case you think that that's kind of like a jab or a little slight, you know what I'm saying? Or some type of like statement that, refers to Tekashi 6ix9ine. It ain't, man. I'm a fan of Tekashi 6ix9ine. Tekashi 6ix9ine's gonna be home soon. You know what I'm saying? And, I never, said that the dude snitched on any fucking one because there's no proof that he fucking did. And I talked about this just like the nigga Jimmy Jams, the white dude who got the TV show on YouTube. I be watching that. I be watching Jimmy Jams. I like Jimmy Jams. Jimmy Jams said the same thing that I say. There ain't no proof that Tekashi 6ix9ine snitched on any motherfucking buddy. And you know what else? Here's the other thing. So, I remember when niggas said that fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine was whack when he was weak and he was hella stupid and he was never going to be successful in the rap game. Within 12 months, he went to fucking hit after hit after hit, consistently, consecutively, and did it bigger than fucking life. He proved niggas wrong. You know why? Didn't matter if he rapped on time or not. It's all about how he carried himself. Niggas say a lot of dirty shit in this game. They like to hate. They like to drop salt. They like to say some fuckboy shit. A lot of goofy niggas out here. A lot of silly boys. And they'll say whatever they can. They'll just go along with the crowd, you know? And the crowd isn't always fucking right. So some niggas will say this, and then it turns out it's an urban legend. You see, it's called an urban legend. Urban legend. It means it's not fucking true, even though so many people in society thought that it goddamn fucking was. There's no proof that Tekashi 6ix9ine snitched on any fucking buddy. All the dudes who the feds arrested, they were all under surveillance for multiple years before Tekashi even got involved with 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods. Years! They were under fucking goddamn surveillance. For years! Feds already knew most of what they needed to motherfucking know. They already knew all the shit. They don't need Tekashi 6ix9ine to tell them any motherfucking thing. They just wanted to know if he was going to tell them the shit that he did of his own shit. They wanted to see if he was going to admit to it. They had it all on surveillance. They're like, look, kid, we got you on surveillance doing this shit. Stop lying to us. Stop being a youngster who's wayward and out of control, man, and show us that you got some level of maturity and shit. We know you did this shit. Just man up. Because if you say you didn't do it, we gonna book you, fool. Like, we have the surveillance of you. It is concrete, definitive, conclusive, irrefutable, incontrovertible. We could go on. The jury, the audience, the world, we can present it to the people. You talk about your people and shit. You throw up that 5 and shit, man, with that 5-point star. Homie, yeah, you throwing up that 5 and shit, representing your peoples and shit. People nation and shit, throwing up that 5. We see that. So you want to talk about the people? We present this to the people. Ain't nobody gonna say you didn't fucking do it. It's obvious to a little kid you did this shit. So he admitted that he did it. Because if he didn't, they were gonna fucking book his ass for lying to the feds, man. Punishable by like 5 years for every lie to the fucking feds. So, you know, they did the math. They're like, that's 47 years in prison that you could get. You won't see your daughter, what, you in your 20s? So add 40 to that. Just add 40 to that. That's your 60s. You know what I'm saying? Going into your 70s. You ain't gonna see your daughter, bro, for like a half a century. You know what I'm saying? So he copped to it. Like 99% of niggas would do, even though they claim that they wouldn't. Like 99% of niggas would do, even though that they claim that they wouldn't. Even though 99% of niggas would, and they say that they wouldn't, but they would. You know what I'm saying? So he copped to it. He didn't have to tell them anything about any of these other people. And there's no fucking proof that he did. So there's no proof that Tekashi 6ix9ine is a snitch. No proof or evidence whatsoever. They already knew who did the shooting. They already knew who sold the drugs. They already knew who was doing the racketeering. They had surveillance, evidence, data, wiretaps for years before he got involved. Then they saw him come along and they were like, who's this colorful ass nigga with the rainbow shit? The fucking nigga might as well call his ass King Skittles and shit. King of New York. Who's this kid that everyone's flocking to and surrounding and encircling, and he's doing these fucking videos with reds and blues and all these flags and these colors and shit. Rainbow of flavors ass nigga. Who the fuck is this kid? So they just watched him, man. But they already knew all the shit. There's no proof he snitched on any fucking one. And all these niggas that say that they stick to the G code, all these faulty ass niggas that he hasn't been found guilty of anything other than what he admitted to that he did of his own. So presumption of innocence, you know, before proven guilty, innocent before proven guilty. Man, you talk about these niggas, man. These niggas talk about how hard they are and how G they are and how they stick to the fucking code. A lot of these niggas is faulty, man. The ones who be rushing to conclusions and shit, and they have no proof. Nigga, where I come from, the gang shit that I come from, The code that I come from, bro, is if you ain't got no proof, man, you can't put that jacket on someone, nigga. You can't do that shit, because if you do, and you ain't got no goddamn proof, if you ain't got no motherfucking actual factual paperwork, and you saying someone's a snitch, and you can't prove that they're a snitch, nigga, and you don't have any type of concrete evidence, no type of actual paperwork proof, if you say someone's a snitch, nigga, and you have no actual fucking proof of that shit, you're in violation. You're in fucking violation of codes. You're in motherfucking violation. So you cannot go there without that type of information. And if you don't have that evidence, man, and you're up on goddamn motherfucking Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and all these different stations and shit, and your whole fucking story, your whole narrative is that this kid is telling the Fed shit, man, about other people, man, and you don't have any goddamn fucking proof of that shit, you're a motherfucking snitch, nigga. That's how the shit works on the fucking streets. You're just as snitch. That's how man, that's the code, nigga. You's just as snitch, cause you ain't fucking for real. You don't have any proof this nigga snitched on someone, and you're gonna put it out there like he did. And then what happens when motherfuckers find out? Then what happens when motherfuckers find out that he didn't snitch? And here you were claiming that he was a snitch. Well, that just speaks volumes about you and your character and how you act so G, you act so gangster, nigga, but you ain't sticking to no gangster codes. Yeah, you telling fibs, nigga, you fibbing. Yeah, you telling stories and narratives and mean you ain't solid. You ain't bona fide. You ain't an actionable, reliable source of intel, nigga. You're not a reliable source of intelligence information. Nah, because you're making up stories with no evidence, with no fucking proof. Yeah, that's real shit. So anyway, Blueface, Redface, Cash Money. I'm not saying Redface is signed to Cash Money. He's doing his own thing. You know, he's a cat that's been calling out Blueface. But the relevance, man, is that these rappers are worth money. The rap game is worth money. And you got to have intel, and you got to know how the business is floating, how the industry's floating. You have to have streams of data. That is streams of intel, open source, and other, behind the scenes. You have to have a network. You have to network. You have to know things. You got to know things through the grapevine, through different sources. You have to develop sources, cultivate sources. I'm talking about market financial intelligence. I'm not giving any type of market or financial advice. I'm saying in the world of intel, in terms of economic intel, financial intel, market intel, data, as such pertain to urban music, the urban rap, hip-hop music industry, it's worth a fucking fortune, potentially, knowing the type of shit that I'm referring to. Having the type of intel, possessing the type of intel. If you knew, I'll give you an example, because I lead by example. Here's an example. For you scholars out here, for you academicians, for you federal agents, for y'all niggas on the streets, for anyone and everyone who's listening, whether casually or more intently. So here's the comprehensive data in terms of my overall dissertation and presentation, my conveyance of information disseminated to y'all niggas. So, i.e., the audience. So, if you knew about some dude named fucking goddamn motherfucking Blueface, and you saw this kid rapping on the internet, like the nigga Redface, you're like, all right, this dude, what? He played football? Okay, he got a high top fade like Kid and Play? Uh-huh. And he's rapping off time? Okay, right. Yeah, nigga, you're a Crip? Mm-hmm, sure you are. And you're from where? LA? Okay, whatever. So, and you're Crip walking too, and playing football, and your name is Blueface. That's so fucking funny. I.e. hilarious. But okay, I'll play along. Where's this going? Oh, and there happens to be, what a coincidence, this nigga named Redface, who's calling you out every day, dissing you. So, you're looking at this shit in all of its hilarity on the surface, right? You're like, these dudes are I'm just saying, this isn't me. This is the casual observer. So you're like, these dudes are jokes. Like, now keep in mind, I don't dislike either of these guys. I don't have any reason to dislike these kids. They're young, they're entrepreneurs, they're doing their thing. You know, their things respectively. I look back when I was a kid. You know, I was young in the gang and shit. You know, we'd have our hats turned this way, turned that way. You know, not, you know what I'm saying? Like on certain levels before we met, cats got put on to this, put on to that. You know what I'm saying? Rose in the ranks, going through the motions. You know what I'm saying? Nigga get beat in. You know what I'm saying? Nigga get, you know what I'm saying? His stripes and go on missions, put in work, this and that. Nigga might have been over here. Now this nigga's over here. You know what I'm saying? You come up in the game, man, as we say. And some niggas used to be affiliated with this. Now they're affiliated with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man, you got transformer ass niggas. Niggas used to be one gang. Now they're another gang. Some cats call them flip flops, whatever. But the point is, game recognized game. So these dudes, they're rapping. They're young, right? Everyone was young once. So the average person in society will look at these dudes and they'll be like, yo, man, this Blueface shit and this Redface shit, these kids are just internet fucking rappers, like some sound clown motherfuckers. And I said sound clown. I'm saying, this isn't me. This is how the average person thinks. The average person will be like, these are some sound clown motherfuckers, man. They got some little sound cloud shit, acting clownish, clownerish, buffoonerish. And these niggas are some buffoons, man, just doing some dumbass shit. Talking about, you know, Bloods and Crips. These kids are playing Reds and Blues. They got their bandanas and shit from like, I don't know, man, Walmart, Kmart, some convenience store, grocery store. Went and bought a pack of bandanas and we're like, different colors. I don't know. Let me choose one, put it on, and I guess I'll be a Crip. And I guess I'll be a Blood. Time to play Bloods and Crips. I got an internet connection. Yeah, I'm going to call myself Blueface and I'm going to call myself Redface. I'm saying some people might look at it that way, right? And they're just like, yo, this is whack, son. Like, this shit's hella dumb. Like, you know, I'm not even feeling either of these niggas' fucking flows. They garbage. These niggas is trash. That's how the average person will look at it. But then you have a smart nigga, someone who's keen, smart businessman, like some G shit, like Birdman. And Birdman will be like, yeah, the average person ain't gonna see the potential in this. I'm gonna make a zillion fucking dollars in this shit here that any fucking buddy potentially could have invested in. Any of y'all could have invested in the shit and didn't even know that it was fucking worth anything. You didn't even know that it was worth tens of fucking millions of dollars. Maybe $1 billion, man. You know, with the movie and a book to boot and shit, action figures. I'm just saying, man, 50 Cent got an action figure. You know what I'm talking about? And niggas made billions of dollars in the industry. You know? I don't know if the number's right, but I believe when I heard the interview with Fitty, that's Curtis Jackson, he said on the Reebok deal, he made something like 85 million fucking dollars. And then there was the drink shit with the water, the vitamin water. That shit was something like, what was it, 1.2 billion? Or something like that? $1 billion? Over $1 billion? And he got a portion of that. Dr. Dre, Beats Audio, Birdman, 100 million. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, 1 billion. You know what I'm talking about? The Wayans brothers, $1 billion. So, you see how much money's in this? And then, if you have the right intel and you know that what people are seeing on that one hand, it looks worthless to most people in society. It just looks like it's just some dumbass shit that's completely pointless and worthless. The average person will look out at the landscape and be like, man, that's some pointless shit. That's some worthless shit. Let me go back to my like mundane fucking day job. Whereas a nigga who's like enterprising and entrepreneurial will be like, yo, I see the potential in this shit. This is worth millions of dollars. Anyone could have hit up Blueface and been like, yo, bro, I see what you're doing on the internet. I'm a legitimate business person. I've got money, yo. Like, what's up? I want to put some money behind you. I have an attorney. I want to sign a contract with you. Like, I could put up or shut up. I'm going to put up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want money, I see what you're trying to do, man. You know what I'm saying? And some people would have been like, if they knew that was being considered, they'd be like, man, what are you doing? Why would you put money in this fucking clown? Like, this shit, hell, what? Really? You going, man, you said what? You found some kid online named Blueface? He's a rapper on the internet, and you're going to invest in him? Man, are you out of your goddamn psychotic, fucking delusional, crazy fucking mind? You're crazy. You're crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Is Birdman crazy with that $100 fucking million that he got? Is he a crazy fucking dude? Yeah, methinks not. So, that's the point. That shit was right out in plain sight. You know what I'm saying? Hidden in plain sight. And when I say hidden, I mean hidden in the sense that how many people saw the actual potential in it? 99% of the population saw zero fucking potential in what those kids were doing. I say kids, I mean they're young adults. It's an expression that we use. You know what I'm saying? It's the lingua franca. It's the nomenclature of the hip hop rap industry. Talking about kids, man. Young adults and shit. Birdman saw potential. Fucking now Blueface is a multimillionaire. And Birdman profited, obviously, and knew that he fucking would strategically. So who's the next Blueface? Who's the next seemingly worthless ass rapper that people are laughing at, mocking, scoffing, joking about? And like, this nigga can't rhyme. He can't rhyme on time. This nigga's never going to do anything, never going to go anywhere. Who's the next cat that's worth $1 zillion fucking dollars? You see my point? Right out in the open, man. Right out in plain sight on the internet. There's most certainly another Blueface and Redface in this world. Someone's laughing at that person right now, man. That person with his or her day job is laughing at that person right now. Thinking, man, this rapper, man, trying to do something, can't even fucking rhyme on time most of the time. Or at all, period, in my opinion. You see? And that person is going to be working that day job forever. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So that's intel. That's the world of intelligence, man. Intelligence doesn't always involve foreign intelligence. It doesn't always involve nation states. It doesn't always involve statecraft, cloak and dagger. It doesn't always involve military intelligence information, civilian intelligence information. There's all kinds of intelligence. There's market intelligence, financial intelligence, which all both fall under economic. That is economic, depending on how you pronounce that in the Queen's English of it all. There's economic intelligence information, and you can see what it's worth. It's worth zillions of fucking dollars if you have the proper intel and you know how to apply it. You know how to use it. That is, utilize that intel. That's what we do out here, man. We gather intel. We gather street intelligence information, urban intelligence information, all kinds of intelligence information. I have military intelligence information that I've gathered. Open source, behind the scenes people I know. They talk to me. They tell me shit. You know what I'm saying, about foreign deployments and whatnot. I'm a U.S. government contractor. I also do business. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper myself. What a fucking coincidence. So I'm just saying, man. So the Stop Cappin video, I'll wrap this up because I'm at 50 minutes and 8 seconds. The Stop Cappin video is something that, honestly, anybody could have done. It's super fucking simple. And the fact that no one did it before is what's so cold about it. That's the crux of it, man. Is that it's not really a highly complex video. Literally at the beginning of the video, these niggas is rolling and they're talking shit about Blueface, right? They're playing his music and they're like, yo, this kid is garbage, man. This nigga's whack and shit. And he's claiming this and that, man. And he's saying he's Crip and all this stuff. This nigga can't even rap. Speaking of which, man, I know where this motherfucker working shit. Let's go and see this fool. Let's go pull up, right? So these fucking morons, they drive up to this like building and shit, right? Where Blueface be at. Blueface is working on this property. The coldest shit, man, is where it shows. Okay. So they pull up, right? And they get out the ride and they're walking up on the scene. And he sees them coming, right? Because he's got the whole thing wired up and shit. This nigga mopping the floor. Blueface is mopping the floor. If you haven't seen the video, stop capping. This fool's mopping the floor, okay? So he decides, that it's time, since these niggas they're trying to creep. He removes the wet floor sign. This motherfucking fool removes the wet floor sign, and these cats trying to creep on them, they slip. They get caught slipping in the game, right? You get it? I mean, it's like, what, nigga? That's corny, but it's funny. All right, it's funny. Because why hadn't someone done that before? How could it have not been done before? It's one of those things. It's just like the Uber company. It's fucking corny. It's hella stupid. It's hella corrupt. But it's like, why wasn't someone doing it like 10 years before that? You know what I mean? Like, why didn't someone do that 10 years before fucking Travis did it? You know what I'm saying? It's like the technology existed, so why the fuck didn't someone do it and capitalize on it, right? It's the same thing with this fucking video, Stop Capping. Niggas have been talking about cats slipping in the game for a long time. And there hasn't been a nigga with a mop in a video. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for real. So, that shit's funny. I laughed. I was like, and then the nigga has the nerve to Crip walk. And I was just like, and he got the hyper lighted, like, you know what I'm saying, blue shoes and shit. And he's shooting laser beams with his hands. And he's got the fucking bulletproof vest. And I'm just like, man, this is, what it is. And I was just like, the beat ain't that dope. You know what I'm saying? The beat's lackluster. I mean, it's like the energy's there, but the beat is whack though. I mean, I swear, man, I think there's like a cowbell in it. I'm just saying there probably ain't a cowbell, but it ain't like it's like an ultra fucking fresh beat. It ain't like that. It's not like it's, I'll give you an example. I'm a huge fan of Wiz Khalifa. Okay? Huge fucking fan of Wiz Khalifa. Always like Wiz Khalifa. Very first track that I ever heard from Wiz Khalifa, when I was like, yo, who the fuck is this kid? I think I had heard about him, but I didn't really know, you know what I'm saying? Like, who he was. And then the very first track that I ever heard, was the one where he's in the, y'all probably like, before I even knew what Taylor Gang was. Like I said, I might have known what Taylor Gang was. This one right here, On My Level, featuring Too Short from 2011. So, On My Level, featuring Too Short, Wiz Khalifa, man, On My Level, featuring Too Short. If you Google, if you don't know, if you ain't heard the Wiz Khalifa song, you know what I'm saying? A lot of my audience demographically, man, I got people listening to the show from all around the world, man, many different countries. Not everyone listens to hip-hop rap. Some people just kind of listen to it here and there. You know what I'm saying? But the song On My Level, that's an ultra fucking dope beat. That's what I would consider and do consider an ultra fucking dope beat. Okay? The shit Stop Cappin is like, I mean, I'm not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? There's energy when he raps, and I get that. You know, I'm not a Crip, so the Crip walking shit, I'm just like, whatever, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's you with that blue shit. You know what I mean? Like, I got homies that are Crips, but shit, my niggas is Bloods, and I ain't fucking feeling that Crip walk. Like, that's you, bruh. Like, you Crippin', I ain't. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny, though, because, you know, I don't set trip. Nigga, go ahead and see Walked In. Nigga, you go ahead and see Walk It Out. Look, I ain't hating. I'm just saying for the record. Look, I'm looking at this Wiz Khalifa video. 188 million. And he's the one who uploaded it because it's Wiz Khalifa with 18 million subscribers. So let's do the math on this. So 2011, January 27, January 2011. So at the beginning of 2011, it's now 2019. Do the math from January. Okay, that's 8 years, right? Going on 9 years. So this video is almost 10 years old. Okay? I'm just saying, like, in some months out, at some point it'll be 10 years. It's already over the 5-year mark, right? So this is an 8-year-old video. In 8 years, it has 188 million fucking views. This shit is dope, man. Man, this shit's on my playlist. So if you look at Blueface, right? Let's see what Blueface is doing. Blueface Stop Cappin. All right. So in 3 months, he got 18 fucking million views in just 3 months. All right. So let's look at the math on that. So 3 months, he got 18 million views. I'm not going to assume that he's going to continue to get 18 million views every 3 months, like every quarter. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go with the low estimate. Let's just say, man, that's the maximum that he's going to get for the whole year. I mean, obviously he's going to get more, but let's be conservative with these numbers. Let's say he gets 18 million a year. Okay? For the next 8 fucking years. So 18 times 8, simple math, 144 million. That would be about close to the 188 million, right? That, you know what I'm saying? You see how I did that? That would be about what Wiz Khalifa has right now. Because obviously he's going to keep getting hits, I'm assuming. I don't think it's going to be just 18 million. I mean, fuck, he just put out this video 3 months ago. And a lot of niggas don't even know who the fuck Blueface is. As more and more people find out about Blueface and shit, obviously those numbers are going to go up, right? There's still 3 months left in the fucking year. All right, so he's going to have probably well over 20 million this year. So I'm assuming that, no disrespect to Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa is one of my favorite artists. I'm assuming that the fucking Stop Cappin video, it's going to be like the Cardi B shit. It's going to be like 500 million to maybe $1 billion or more. I'm just saying, the Stop Cappin shit, it's like a movie. It's fucking funny. You know, I give it to the kid. He did fucking well with it. You know what I'm saying? The beat, I'm not feeling the beat. The beat could have been better. All right, but whatever. The energy's there. The mopping the floor shit is fucking funny. The fact that you don't see his upper body at the beginning, and it's just his lower body with what is he rocking, the Converse or whatever. I don't know what probably Chuck Taylor's. You know what I'm saying? It's either Chuck's or Keds or Converse or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He's got the canvas shoes. You know what I'm saying? With the rubberized sole, toe. and shit, I believe, at the beginning, and you just see his like lower, like his leg, like knee, like legs on down, his lower body and shit, and he got the mop and shit when these niggas is trying to creep on him. That shit is funny. That shit is fucking funny. The Crip Walk shit, it's pretty funny. You know, the laser beams that he's shooting out of his fingers, it's like, yeah, all right, bro, like, that's funny, you know. It's got some, if y'all seen Toxic Avenger, I hadn't really pinned it until now, but now that I think about it, it does. He's too young to probably know who Toxic Avenger is. Toxic Avenger is fucking hilarious. It's kind of got a Toxic Avenger kind of look to it. I wouldn't say it's an homage because I don't know that he even knows or the producers know who fucking Toxic Avenger is. But with the mop and shit, if you're from my generation, my era, if you just happen to know, if you're from this generation, you know about Toxic Avenger, it's kind of, I don't know that anybody's pointed that out. I may be the first person in the world to point that out. It's kind of reminiscent of Toxic Avenger a little bit. But Stop Cappin, definitely a video to check out for entertainment, overall entertainment. Some people will see it and be like, yo, this is hella dumb. Like, fuck this video. This is stupid. Some niggas see it and they recognize it for what it is. They understand that, I wouldn't say it's brilliant, but it's smart, you know? It's smart, definitely, in the business sense of it. Cause you're like, man, why didn't they do this before? He did it. He was smart to do it, man. He was keen to do it. And, you know, niggas talking about slipping in the game. How could some nigga have not done this before? I know I said that already, but it's just kind of like, that's what I got from it. Like, man, a motherfucker could have done this shit on a budget. Made this video for like $10,000 like 10 fucking years ago and been rich from a $10,000 investment. And it could have been a nigga who don't even rap on time. It didn't have to be Birdman making the investment. $10,000 fucking dollars that video could have been made. Straight up. You could make that video, man, on a budget if you got the right team, if you got the right people. I mean, it's a backdrop with LA. Stock image you could do. Go to a company, get you some stock video of some LA scene and shit. Have a nigga follow you with the camera. You're driving in one car. Nigga with the camera's in another car. Right? And then the other scene, all it is them in a fucking warehouse, man, where the niggas mopping the floor. Come on, man. They made a zilly. They made a zilly. A zilly, I say. These niggas made a Zill ticket, man, off of the most simplest shit. Simple as shit. Simple as shit. And 99% of the population assumed that the nigga Blueface was just a fucking worthless ass rapper on fucking the internet rapping off time. Like a lot of niggas who don't know how to rap off time. And this cat made it in the game. Shout outs to Blueface. Shout outs to Redface. I'm your boy, OSGOE1.